Yo, Skinny Hardaway, SouthernTea, and I'm back. And I ain't gonna be here long today. I ain't gonna be here long this morning. Anyway, but I ain't gonna be here long this baby. I don't want to go to bed. Yeah, yo, yeah, I'm back. I ain't gonna be here long this morning. I'm just here to talk about this. This Teofimo news just broke. This what is it? My jacket. Yeah. This Teofimo news just broke, and I'm gonna be real. I'm excited about this shit. I'm excited about this shit because I called this shit, bro. Like I called this shit, bro. Like I remember I had made a post on my Twitter. I made a post on my Twitter like I said Teofimo Lopez. I know right now we can't really. I know Teofimo Lopez been on a lot of bullshit since he beat Lomachenko and everything. But I'm one of the people, just like a lot of people like me. We ride with Teo. We was riding with Teo, especially when he went up against Loma. You know what I'm saying? Me and people like me, we fuck with Teo. Where we got a little off, a little throwed off is, when he started calling himself undisputed, when we know that, Devin Haney, has the WBC belt. You know what I mean? So that's the only real, that I had with T.O. And even then I was saying, man, T.O. legit. Alexander Williams, these boxing promoters are not going to let fights go in purse bids anymore. I'm telling you, man, that man is a genius, dog. I was telling folks, that man's a genius. I was telling folks, I'm like, bro, T.O. is underpaid. How the fuck you just beat Lomachenko? You already had a belt. You beat Lomachenko for his 2 belts, and your minimum is 1.2. If you a champion, if you a multiple champion, if you a multiple belt champion, your minimum has to be 2 million. And they just common sense, you know what I'm saying? Like 1.2, 1.5, all this shit, like that's underpaid. I mean, people, Alexander Wilson. What's up, Rich? Alexander Wilson. I'm finna give you a wrench. Alexander Wilson. Come on back through this jump for me. But yeah, I remember I was telling folks, man, T.O. is underpaid. And people were telling me, nah, T.O. need to just shut up and fight. T.O. signed the contract to take his minimum. He need to just take his minimum. I'm like, T.O. signed that minimum contract when he was a minimum nigga. You know what I'm saying? He just beat Lomachenko. That man got 3 belts. So you need to raise that motherfucking man paycheck up. And I had people who call themselves T.O. fans telling me that T.O. is not underpaid. Like they telling me like that's cool with him getting it and he should just step up and fight. My only problem with T.O. is him calling himself undisputed. Other than that, I'm a Teofimo Lopez fan. How could you not be a Teofimo Lopez fan? Look what he did in the ring. Look what he did to Richard Comey. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that man's legit inside the ring. And don't get me twisted. I still want to see him fight Devin. But even at the end of the day, he still got 3 belts. And Devin got 1 belt. You know what I mean? So shit. T.O. is the best fighter right now at 135. And they just is what it is. They just had to go. Boxing learner. Agree. Yeah. What's up, boxing? I appreciate you coming back through, dog. I appreciate you coming back through. And just what it is, man. T.O. is the best boxer at 135 right now. Now, he's not undisputed, but he's for sure the best boxer at 135 right now. And that's not even arguable. Matchroom, DAZN put in a $3.5 million bid. Triller almost doubled it. They just shook the boxing industry fat. And to be real, that's what T.O. deserves. Like, bro, nigga, that's what he's supposed to get. Now, he didn't double up. His minimum should be 2. And anything after that, is a plus, you know what I mean? But at the base, T.O. should get $2 million. And let me tell y'all how smart T.O. is. T.O. know boxing. T.O. know the rules. T.O. know the regulations. He know Bob cheap as fuck. T.O. did what Bud should have did a long time ago. T.O. put that fire on the Bob ass. Bud played it safe too long. And he negotiated with Bob. You know, he really folded to Bob. T.O. like, man, I'm not finna fold to shit. And T.O. is a young nigga, bro. T.O. is a young guy. T.O. is a young guy that understood that he had to take control of his own motherfucking purse. So he know Bob cheap as fuck. He know Bob cheap as fuck already. So boom, he know if he go to purse bid, Bob cheap ass one go, go past his whatever the fuck he would know. He's regular. Bob wasn't going past 2.5 million or wherever the fuck Bob was going. You know what I'm saying? So he know shit. If I push back at Bob, if I push back, T.O. purse is going to be a gross of 3. Yeah, like 4 million. Yep, 3.9 million. Like 4 million. T.O. knew shit. If I push back at Bob being so cheap, Bob gonna let this bitch go to purse bid. And I'm just gonna get a bigger purse from somebody else. Now, what I'm thinking now is T.O. already knew Thriller, whatever they call it, Thriller. He already knew that they was, on board with this shit. T.O. knew what he was getting. Now this shit kind of making sense to me. I remember T.O. asked Eddie Hearn, I know, y'all probably remember too. Y'all remember T.O. was talking to Eddie Hearn about that 10 million? And then when Eddie Hearn was like, yeah, Eddie Hearn said, yeah. Without thinking, Eddie Hearn just said, you can get 10 million. T.O. was like, y'all can do 10 million? Now, boom. T.O. said, y'all can do 10 million? I think T.O. already knew Triller was going to have that 6-7 million put up for him. You know what I mean? But if Eddie would have gave him 10, he would have went with Eddie now. T.O. needs to try to get out of that top-ranked contract he can barely make. He can clearly make a lot. He can clearly make a lot more without Bob. Facts. Bob not paying nobody. Bob don't pay Bud. Bob don't pay T.O. Only person he want to pay is Lomachenko. If you really look at it, man, T.O. did what Bob should have. T.O. did what Bud should have been did. And really, at this point, T.O. done already figured out the game. So Bud fucked up. Bob fucked up. Because T.O. gonna push back every time. T.O. gonna push back every time on his purse, bro. J-Mac, that was a great, man, that was a beautiful move by T.O. That was a beautiful move by T.O. Now, really, T.O. done showed niggas the game. He bet on himself and it paid out. Facts, J-Mac. Facts, J-Mac. I'm finna give you a wrench, J-Mac. I appreciate you coming through, dog. I appreciate you coming through. If y'all can't hit that like button for me, y'all don't even got to stay long. You can just come in, hit that motherfucker roll. But I'm on this bitch talk. I'm gonna be on here about an hour, just cooking. I'm finna give you a wrench, J-Mac. Come on back through this, junk. Don't be a stranger. Come on back through this motherfucker. Yeah, what the fuck was what you just say? I'm surprised that PBC Heyman didn't even put a bid in. Man, right, I'm surprised too. Hey, look, I ain't gonna say that, I ain't gonna say that, but I don't know. And I'm pro PBC though, but PBC got a lot going on right now. Alexander Wilson. They got a lot. What's good, L-Dub? Appreciate L-Dub coming through. L-Dub always come through here. Shout out my nigga L-Dub. Shout out my nigga L-Dub. Rich Porter too. Shout out all them folks that always come through. Bumpy, my motherfucking nigga. Shout out Bumpy Thompson, man. Shout out Bumpy Thompson, man. We be on for none acting a damn fool. Shout out my big homie Bumpy. I think you older than me, Bumpy. I just assume everybody older than me. But yeah, shout out my big homie Bumpy. But yeah, man, T.O. motherfucking genius though, bro. Like T.O. just showed niggas what Bob. T.O. showed niggas what Bud should have been doing. Shout out my new subscriber, whoever they will just subscribe. Shout out my new subscriber. Man, T.O. just showed Bud what he should have been doing. Thanks, man. I enjoy your content. I appreciate that, J-Man. Appreciate that, J-Man. I ain't know. I appreciate everybody that fuck with me. Tell you too. I appreciate all y'all folks. But yeah, but like you said, T.O. leading the way for the yes. Cause if these niggas finna let this shit go to purse bid and the move T.O. just made, man, these promoters is in trouble. That means boxers damn near would never have to. Boxers damn near never have to bow to the promoters again. T.O. just showed niggas. T.O. just showed niggas the move. Bumpy said, yeah, I'm an old nigga. Okay, Bumpy dog. Well, yeah, man, T.O. just showed niggas the move. T.O. just showed y'all. Man, you could get what you worth. She go to purse bid. She go to purse bid. Now they say he might have colluded beforehand, but shit, if Bob said let it go to purse bid, let it go to purse bid. T.O. not colluding if he trying to figure out who got who interested in his fight. That's not collusion. Really, Bob really just got fucked, and Bob a little upset that he got fucked. T.O. won. T.O. put the move on his ass, and I wish Bud Crawford would. I hope from this point on, Bud Crawford see this and he follow suit, dog, because T.O. just showed niggas the move. T.O. just showed us, man. T.O. one of the smartest boxers there is. Nick, I think Bob did the lowest. That's messed up even Eddie bit over. Bingo, Bob not trying to spend no money, and T.O. knew that. Bob even said, I hope Bob just leave Tyrone in October and go to the PBC. Now, Bob need to retire, dog. Bob need to go to the PBC or shit. Bob is done. Bob 90. Bob, not even saying Bob not good, because Bob made a lot of big fights in his life, but Bob is past it, bro. Bob is too old. Bob is damn near 90. Bob just talk shit. All Bob do now is talk shit. Like, he done. If Bob gonna be a promoter, he just need to be the voice, and he need to let some other motherfuckers control the money and all that. They could throw Bob out there and just let him, be Hollywood like Bob want to do anyway. Just let Bob talk all this shit, let him talk and do all that shit he want to. But as far as his actual managerial promoter skills and all that shit, man, that man is done. That man is done. He can't even relate with the boxers nowadays. You know what I'm saying? He can't even click with them. Bob is good when you just begin, when you just starting to box, when you just getting into it. You know what I'm saying? When you just becoming a pro, you can fuck with Bob. But I won't sign a Bob longer than, you know what I'm saying, a year, 2 years, some shit like that, 4 fights, 3 fights. Because I wouldn't even sign a Bob for fights. Bob's so crooked, he'll fucking hold your fights. You know what I'm saying? So Bob is one nigga you got to do a year's contract with 1 year, 2 year. You know what I'm saying? Because Bob, he done. He not trying to pay you. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, it's cool because the fighters be so young and they don't have no bread. They're not really paid like that. But with Bob, but once they get to a certain level, Bob can't do shit for you no more. Bob can't do shit for you no more. After you get to a certain level, you got to get rid of Bob or you gonna starve. Yeah, Bob can make you a star, but once you made it, he's still trying to pay you in. Yeah, like you a prospect. Yep. Bob don't be putting respect on niggas' names, man. Bob got to put some respect on these folks' names. At least your champions. You know what I want? What I'm curious about? I'm curious if how this Valdez situation gonna go. Like how long him and Valdez go last. Now that Valdez the championship. I'm curious how long before Valdez realized. I read T.O. had to sign the long extension with Top Rank to get the Loma fight. Yeah, he did. I remember Bob said something about that. That's why Bob was saying when he said that T.O. was colluding, Bob also said you gonna pay for it later or some shit like don't make. He said something along the lines of T.O. collude now, but he gonna pay for it later. He said some along those lines. So they let you know he already trying to fuck T.O. But at this point, T.O. then figured it out. Because now it's either Bob go. Now it's either Bob go pay T.O. His minimum is 1.2. If T.O. say I don't want that, Bob either gonna raise his pay or he gonna let that motherfucker go to purse bid. And if he keep letting it go to purse bid, T.O. gonna keep busting his ass up with Triller, whatever that shit called. He gonna keep busting his ass up with Triller or Thriller. Now I need Bud to peep this, and I need Bud to do the same thing for his next fight. Yeah, he said he not going. Yeah, he said. Yeah, said he's not gonna let T.O. get the undisputed fight at 140. Yeah. He said he's not gonna let T.O. get the undisputed fight at 140. T.O. and Bob might end up like Mickey and Bob. Do Bob Arum have any pay-per-view fights except for Fury, and that's only against Wilder? I think after this fight, T.O. gonna be a pay-per-view fight. Fight Teo. Bud, I think new Bud Crawford, this Bud that everybody know, new Bud over the last 2 years, I feel like Bud and grew. I think if Bud put on another pay-per-view, it'll do numbers because Bud, whether it's a good thing or a negative thing right now, Bud Crawford got more fans than he had last year. You know what I'm saying? Whether we cheering for him, imagine what Triller would pay for Porter versus Bud. Type shit. Come on, Trap. Type shit. He didn't really, man. T.O. didn't really set the blueprint. He really set the blueprint up, man. He set the blueprint up. Bud need to follow suit. Not against Kambosos. Bumpy, let me give you a wrench, Bumpy. Not against Kambosos. Yo, shout out my new subscriber, whoever that was. Shout out my new subscriber. Yo, I think if I think I'm a little higher on Kambosos. I think I'm a lot higher on Bosis than a lot of people. I don't think Kambosos no trash, bro. 1-2 pivot. I'm finna give you a wrench 2, 1-2 pivot. I'm finna give you a wrench 2, 1-2 pivot. I appreciate y'all folks coming through. This joint. I think T.O. I'll pay for T.O. fights. I'll pay for him. And I think Kambosos, he's not a star, but I think he's a legit, fighter. T.O. getting $4 million to fight Kambosos, Bob will have to pay up for future opponents. Yeah. Or Bob, you gonna have to pay up for future opponents, or you gonna have to let T.O. go to purse bid and T.O. go get paid, and Bob ain't gonna get shit on the back end. He ain't gonna get shit, period, I don't think. You know what I mean? I feel like all of these promoters will not let any of their fighters go to purse bid after this. They shouldn't, dog. And go purse after this. This may be the last significant purse bid we see. But it's Bumpy Thompson said, but it's not going to be pay-per-view here. Thanks for the range fan. Yeah. For sure, Bumpy. You OG, Bumpy. Man, you been on for now about a year and a half, 2 years, just talking shit, going in on them motherfucker. You family, Bumpy. I appreciate you coming through this joint. It's cool to see your name on my joint, and I be seeing your name on Fernand's joint, and we be on that motherfucker kicking shit. You know what I'm saying? Bob not paying. Right, Trap. Man, Bob not trying to pay nobody, Trap. And that's the thing. Niggas didn't figure it out. Let me show this joint on my Twitter real quick. Niggas didn't figure it out. T.O. just showed a nigga how to fuck the game. T.O. just fucked the game, bro. No Vaseline. T.O. just no Vaseline the game, dog. T.O. just no Vaseline the game. And I remember I was telling folks, I said, bro, y'all mad at T.O. I said, y'all mad at T.O. for not taking what Bob give him. It be folks really telling me, man, he just need to step up and fight. He signed for it. He need to do it. Now, he signed the scrub deal when he was a scrub. My nigga ain't a scrub no more. My nigga worth M's now. You got to pay my nigga what he worth, bro. That's what me and Left was saying the last show. What y'all was saying about, what y'all was saying, Trap? What y'all was saying? I hope, in the end, out of all this shit, man, I hope Bud see the move. I hope Bud see the fucking move, bro. I hope everybody see the move. All them niggas. I hope all these niggas see the move. Devin, Bud, every motherfucking body. Really, only fighters who don't really complain like that is the PBC. That's what Bud. That's you right, Trap. That's what Bud and Porter need to do, bro. Let that shit go to purse bid. But that's under the impression that Bud actually really want the Porter fight. You know what I'm saying, Trap? That's if Bud really want the Porter fight. We don't know if Bud capping or he really want that motherfucker. I'm glad he bet on himself. I just know Bob earned his pity. Hell yeah, Bob pity. Bob can't win no more, Bumpy. He can't win no more. T.O. didn't figure it out. Because if Bob say no, T.O. will, all right, well, let me go to purse bid. And we know T.O. worth $4 million on purse bid right now. The new blueprint to get paid, fighters concluding to get paid. Oh, yeah. Y'all did say that shit on the last show. Yep. Y'all said that. Yep. And I was preaching that shit a month ago, bro. I was like, man, Bud ain't trying to pay. Bob ain't trying to pay no motherfucking body. 1.2 million, bro, they stealing from T.O. If you get T.O. 1.2 million, the other nigga go get what? 300K, 500K? So you done spent 2 million for the fighters. Nigga, that fight gonna make, even on TV, that fight gonna make north of $8 million. People go watch it, various ship and all that. Bob, matter of fact, Bob done already got the money to cover that fight. He just passing out everybody else crumbs. You know what I'm saying? Bob got a TV deal. Bob already got his money. He not making the money off the fight. Bob already got his coins and shit. He got them coins already. Also, man, I'm so happy for T.O. And I know Bob over there eating crow right now, bro. I need Bud to do the same shit. And most likely, T.O. had already spoke to Triller. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Trap. Cause that's what I was saying earlier. When he went to when he was talking to Ed in that hallway that time, and Ed was like, he said, I need 10 million. And then Ed was like, cool. T.O. said, hold on. You will put up 10 million? You will put up 10 million? I think at that point he already knew Triller was going, had the money for this fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why he was even talking to Eddie now. T.O. a lot smarter than me. The niggas gave him credit for. I was saying, man, T.O. need to do this. T.O. need to do that. Man, T.O. was already doing that shit. T.O. was already doing that shit. This is good for T.O. because Triller will promote him to the casual market. Bingo, bro. Bingo. There will always be a new upstart trying to pay for big fights. It was the zone. Now it's Triller, right? Bob is a middleman. Really, ESPN is the one paying. Yeah, ESPN giving Bob the money, and Bob, Bob set the fights up and issue the checks, issue the bank how he want to issue the bank. Bob robbing them folks. But let's just say Bob budget is $100 million. Man, Bob will give all these fighters $1 million all year. And by the end of the year, he done spent $20 million on fighters. He done made $40 million off the fights. His budget started at $100 million. He spent $20 million on a fight. That's $80 million. He gonna make $40 million off the $20 million worth of fight he put. So Bob done made $20 million a year. He still got the budget. Bob is not even going into his budget for these fights. You know what I'm saying? Bob is winning all the way around. And Bob always talking about, we don't got the money for it. I don't got the money for it. We losing money. You don't got the money, Bob, because you got all the motherfucking money, Bob. We don't got the money for the fights, Bob, because you got the money in your pocket, Bob. What you mean? That's why y'all don't got the money to make the fights, because the money in your pocket. T.O. just showed niggas how to beat the system, though, man. T.O. beat the system, dog. And I love it. I love the fact T.O. beat the system. But y'all can't rate that at 1.2. That's a good point, especially being on. What he say? What PV say? Oh yeah. But hell yeah. Now I need Bud to follow. So let me get some water. I need Bud to follow suit, dog. Imagine, y'all. Pee for a second, y'all. Just pee for a second, y'all. Imagine if Bud could take his next fight to purse bid, and let's say he get Pacquiao, Sean Porter, or what the fuck he get. Imagine a Bud versus Pacquiao or a Bud versus Sean Porter purse bid fight. Them folks go get cheddar. They go get cheddar, Bob. And especially if they throw it on Triller, because everybody go watch it just because it's Triller. Thriller. What the fuck that shit called? I don't got that shit. Whatever that shit called. Let me see what that shit called? Triller. Yeah, that shit. Now imagine if Bud could get a Pacquiao or, Porter fight on that motherfucker. Problem with Bud is he doesn't promote himself till actually try to promote himself. Yeah, that's true too. That's true. But I think these last year, Bud kind of, whether it's good or bad, I think Bud fan base has grown tremendously. I think Bud fan base has grown tremendously since, just a year or two ago. For real, just all the shit been going on, him and Spence, all the talking he been doing, just a bunch of shit, fighting this guy, the Gary Russell shit, just all this shit, man. Bud, I feel like if Bud did a pay-per-view now, he'll sell more than 60,000 like he did the first time. I know he can get more than 60,000 right now. I say Bud, I feel like a Bud Porter will do over 200K pay-per-views, 200K, 250 pay-per-views. Close to 3. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree. The talks with him and Spence and Pac racing. Yeah, for sure. For sure, raise his profile. Like more people know who Bud Crawford is this year than they did last year. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. That's good for boxing. Bud, Bud being good is good for boxing because shit, they have Bud as a pound for pound number one ranked fighter. You know what I mean? So if he pound for pound number one, the growth. What I don't understand is how the fuck you can't sell Bud in the first place. Bob, if Bob the promoter, how you can't sell Bud and Tio? You know what I mean? You possibly got two top pound for pound fighters in your stable right now, and you can't sell neither of them. Tio just showed you he could sell himself better than you could sell him, and you his promoter, Bob. And you his promoter, Bob. That's only because of Porter. What's only because of Porter, Trap? What's only because of Porter, Trap? Porter a bigger star than Bud. I think they're about even right now, Trap. I think they're about even right now, Trap. Porter a bigger star than Bud. Bob is past it. Yeah. He doing the opposite of promoting. He be shitting on this fighters public. Yeah, he done. Bob don't get it no more. He can't do it no more. He ain't there. It ain't all the way there. He too old. He 90. He might be 90. He might. I don't know if he's 90 for real though, but I'm just saying 90. But he really seriously might be 90 years old, bro. Like he just ain't. You know what I mean? Like nah, he passed. He can't relate to us. He can't relate to what's going on. He can't relate to them. He still think fighters. I think Bob isn't number one and nobody can. But why I don't want to read that trap. Bud is number one. Nobody in our community truly believes that at this point. He not number one. Nah, he not number one, Trap. But he not number one. But to the public, he number one. Like they selling Bud as the number one. You know what I mean? Porter sold more than Danny with Earl. Yeah, Porter a star, bro. I know Porter a star. And I feel like now Bud is like just big as star as Porter. You know what I mean? I feel like Bud just big as star as Porter. Porter did 1 million on Showtime. Was that Showtime? Or was that Fox? It was Showtime. Porter did 1 million views on Showtime. So I against Baby Foreman. So I know Porter the real. That was Fox. Yeah, Fox. Porter did 1 million on Fox. So shit, I know motherfuckers know him. Porter and Bud need to go to purse bid. Bud need to be like, Bob, let this shit go to purse bid. I bet them folks go eat. I bet you them folks go eat. Bro. Terry, what's up? Shout out Terry Smoot Jr., man. Shout out Terry. It was over 1.2 million on fire. Yeah, yep. I know them folks go eat, dog. Bob really done fucked up. Bob trying to be an asshole. See, Bob really be on some pimping shit. Bob really a pimp. Bob be telling his hoes, his boxes. Bob be telling his hoes, y'all like, you ain't worth shit, bitch. Bitch, you ain't worth shit, bitch. You ain't worth shit, bitch. Bitch, you ain't worth shit, bitch. You finna take what I give you and you gonna like it. And if you think you go somewhere else and get it, ho, you ain't gonna get it. Ain't gonna be there. You gonna be crawling right back here to me. Bud believes him. Tio like, bitch, you got me fucked up. I'm the prize. You know what I mean? And Tio walk out on his own. Bud be holding these folks, bro. They gotta bet on themselves. They gotta step outside the motherfucking box that Bob got them in. They gotta step outside that box and take the chance. Tio just showed niggas the move. They showed niggas to play, dog. Against nobody. Yep. Might didn't fight nobody did 1.2 million. I will put the fight on PBC, Fox, and Showbox. Hey, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be real with you, Terry. I almost want them to do away with Showtime. You know why? I want to do it. I like Showtime. I like the fights on Showtime. I back Showtime. But most people don't get Showtime. Most people don't get Showtime for boxing. You know what I mean? Most people don't watch Showtime. If you get 200K, 300K on Showtime, that's major because people too cheap to go get Showtime. You know what I mean? I think they should do Fox, Y'all know, shout out KO. The little birdie said they might go to CBS. I think that's a good idea, but I think Showtime is dead for them. I think Showtime is dead though. Like, I think that's dead. Broner Steele is an Al Heyman fighter. He was on Showbox. Yeah, doing 300K on Showtime is good, bro. That's why I was telling folks, like, you really gotta, if views on Showtime, you gotta double that shit. You know what I mean? You gotta double that shit. Cause niggas don't get Showtime. People are not trying to pay for Showtime. No, Crawford versus Spence will do. Crawford versus Spence. Man, you know where we stand with it, Terry. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. We're not talking about that. We're talking about just regular. That's a mega fight, Terry. Of course, yeah, definitely blow 300K. But I mean, like, just regular fights. Like, regular fight. I didn't think of two people. Like, more people are watch Boost Ennis versus Van Heeren. More people watch Boots versus Van Heeren on Fox than they will Showtime because, you know, Fox is a regular channel and niggas too cheap to go actually pay for the Showtime. You know what I mean? Proper instruction motivates prosperity. Proper instruction motivates prosperity. What you mean by that, Trap? What you mean by that, Trap? There will be a PBC, Fox, and Showbox to maximize their money. Yeah. I feel like all that shit, Fox. I kind of want them to get rid of the show. I don't think Showtime. Just be worried they are fucking with a 90-year-old petty ass lawyer. Facts. Bob Arum. Bob Arum the lawyer, y'all. Bob Arum is a lawyer. 90-year-old lawyer. He's seen niggas like Teo before. Teo has too much time left on his contract. Right. But if Teo give him problems from now on, like from here on out, if Teo just comes and be like, I want more. And Bob go keep letting that bitch go to purse bid. And Teo go be and did all his shit, and he go be been out his contract. Unless he got the jump where, shout out my new subscriber. Unless he got the jump where it's a certain amount of fights and not a certain amount of years. You know what I mean? But let me read that other comment. Boots versus Lipinets is coming up. Yeah. Is Boots versus Lipinets on Showtime or is it on Fox? I think Boots versus Lipinets would be a bigger fight on Fox than it will be on Showtime. And it's not that I don't think, it's not that I don't like Showtime. It's that I think the mass majority of people don't want to really pay for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they want to pay for that shit. Because motherfuckers will tell you it's free cable, but you really got to pay for it. There will be on Showbox. It may go to the PBC though. You talking about Boots versus Lipinets? Ain't Showbox on Showtime? Ain't it the same shit? It is. Ain't it the same shit? Cause I pay for Showtime. And I watch it. They gotta be the same shit. I think that's the same shit. But niggas majority trying to go pay for Showtime. Yeah, Showtime. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. But yeah, I think they probably should, try to drop the Showtime junk, keep Fox. You know what I mean? I think they should keep Fox. I feel like more shit on free TV. On free TV. That's what I feel like. Because niggas don't want to pay for that. You think Triller will become a major player in boxing? I think that mix of YouTube boxing and real championship boxing and both the casuals and hardcore fans and this money. Yeah, Triller, Mike them. Showbox is the prospects shows on Showtime. Yeah. I'm sharing my shit, y'all. Hold on, I'm sharing my shit, y'all. But hell yeah, I don't think they yeah, Triller on their ass right now. Trilla on their ass right now. Like, that's the move. Like, they didn't show y'all. That's the move. And if really depending on how this fight do, let's say this fight, do well, Lopez versus Kambosos, which, I feel like I feel like if this jump do well with Lopez and Kambosos, nobody really know Kambosos. People know Lopez now. People now know Lopez. But I feel like if this fight could do well, they open up the door for hella fights. And I'm just keep real with y'all. Just for me to y'all, I say this right here. I'm not a fan of Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson, that bullshit. But Jake Paul versus an MMA fighter, I ain't gonna lie. I'm intrigued about that shit. Because he's not a boxer. Neither is Jake Paul. You know what I mean? Jake Paul been boxing 3 years. Shit, I've been boxing 3 years. But the fact that he boxing an MMA fighter is intriguing to me. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if they do them together, which I think they should do them together, I think they should put them motherfuckers together. I think that'll be major, bro. Like, cause I'm not gonna lie. I want to see Jake Paul fight Ben Askren. Because I say Ben Askren fight MMA. You know what I mean? Ben Askren is a real MMA fighter. So I'm gonna watch this fucking card, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, if they put Teo and Kambosos on this card with that shit, that's even better. And imagine if they sell this shit for what, $50? $50? So I get to watch Lopez fight. Kambosos ain't no slouch. Folks just don't know who he is. He's not a slouch. And I get to see this MMA fighter kick Jake Paul ass, or I get to see Jake Paul actually he might be a real fucking boxer now. You know what I'm saying? He might be a real threat out here. But this is an MMA fighter he fighting. So I'm with the shit. I ain't gonna stunt. Like, I'm with the shit. I ain't like this Teo shit got me hyped, dog. Drew, Teo is the A side easily. I would definitely pay for that car. Hell yeah, I easily Teo the A side. Easily. Drew. What's up, Drew? Shout out Drew. I'm finna give you a wrench, Drew. Come back to this motherfucker, Drew. Don't make this your first and last day, Drew. I don't know if you've been here before, Drew, so I ain't gonna do you like that, though. But make sure you come on back through this motherfucker, Drew. Man, I wish these folks quit texting me, dog. Y'all see what the fuck I'm doing. Don't nobody be hitting me up, bro. Don't nobody be hitting me up until I do this shit. I'm gonna let y'all know. Don't nobody be giving a fuck about me until I do this shit. But hell yeah, I'm with the whole card. I'm with the card. I'm with putting the fights together. I'm with putting both fights on the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's the move, and I feel like more boxers should. Follow suit with this shit. I feel like Teo then opened the door for great things. I feel like Teo then opened the door for great things, man. Trilla are smart. This big, and everyone in boxing talking about them. They made a big splash in boxing today. Facts. We was sitting on hands and we was sitting on our hands and feet, waiting to see where this fight was gonna be at and shit. Man, Trilla didn't swoop through with this motherfucking bid. They didn't swoop through after the quote unquote real. Man, you know what? I'm pro Trilla. Fuck that. I'm pro Trilla now. I'm pro Trilla. And apparently Teo pro Trilla now too. But anyway, I'm pro Trilla now. Man, these real boxing promoters then threw out these crumbs to this motherfucking unified champion. This nigga just beat Loma. This nigga knocked out Comey in a motherfucking split second. And they threw crumbs at this man. They threw $2 million, $3 million. Teo supposed to get $2 million, $3 million on his own, which is exactly what the fuck he just did too. But they throwing out $3 million, $4 million for a total fight. The real boxing promoters, Trilla come in and be like, we gonna slide you this $6 million, and we gonna see what the fuck this shit do. Now y'all telling me $6 million from Bob was too much to ask for? $6 million, giving Teo $4 million, and giving Kambosos $2 million was too much for a championship fight. And to be real, they didn't even have to give Kambosos. They didn't have to be a $4 million fight. They could have gave Teo 3. What's up, Ray? Shout out Ray. Shout out my homie Ray. Man, they could have gave They could have gave T.O. no 3 million, gave Cambosis 500,000. You know what I'm saying? Nigga didn't even want to put up Bob. What Bob thought was T.O. was going to eventually settle for what Bob gave him. And T.O. was like, nah, Bob, you got me fucked up. I know the motherfucking Lomachenko win give me. And then boom, now that I think about it, somebody told me that T.O. was supposed to lose that night against Lomachenko. And I kind of thought that, they would still Lomachenko up to lose. But now that I'm thinking about it, somebody in this chat just told me that they made T.O. sign a multi-year contract to get the Loma fight. Boom. So maybe that was just in case T.O. actually won. But they didn't want T.O. to win that motherfucker. Now that I'm thinking. So it wasn't that they was pushing Loma out the door. What they was doing was they was having an insurance plan just in case T.O. actually did win. But they wanted Loma to win the whole time. T.O. really done fucked up their plans. ESPN gonna be mad at Bob now. One of the biggest stars is fighting away from the fucking channel. Bingo. And then ESPN gonna be even more mad because ESPN already paid Bob to make these fights. They already paid Bob to make these fights, and Bob is blowing it. And I ain't even think about it in that aspect. This one of Bob's biggest niggas, and you can let this fight get away from your motherfucking channel. ESPN need to go slap the shit out of Bob right now. ESPN need to be like, Bob, bring your stupid ass. How the fuck you let these folks get out this goddamn channel? You right. This man didn't let his biggest star, his biggest or second biggest star, get off the network. Who Al Heyman biggest star? Spence and who else? Who out to Spence? Spence and that's like letting Michael Garcia go to purse bid and fight on goddamn ESPN or something. Like that shit's stupid. Like why would you with Mikey being the draw he is, why the fuck would you let Mikey go to purse bid? Like niggas does not go want to pay for a Michael Garcia fight. Like it ain't a million motherfucking Mexicans ready to get a goddamn Michael Garcia fight. Like that's like dumb. You let your second biggest star go to a different channel. That's bad business. That's a part of Bob being out of touch. That's a part of Bob being out of touch with, what's going on in the current world of boxing right now. That shit Bob's fault, dog. It's Bob's fault. It's Bob's fault. T.O. done show niggas the game plan though, like no cap. T.O. done show niggas you gotta bet on yourself. T.O. show niggas you don't gotta listen to that bullshit Bob spitting. Bob really trying to pimp these motherfuckers still. Bob is a 90-year-old pimp. And I know a pimp when I see one because I feel like I'm something like a pimp myself. So I know a pimp when I see one. Bob is pimping these motherfuckers. Bob is telling these motherfuckers, y'all ain't worth this. Y'all ain't worth that. And most of them motherfuckers, Bud Crawford, is believing Bob and taking what he could get. Man, Bob, nigga, Bud, you been a star about 3 years now. Yo, chick, yo shit poster. You poster been took off. You know what I'm saying? Bob is pimping these motherfuckers. ESPN give him the money to get these kind of fights on the channel. He's going to have a lot of explaining to do because they'll want to know where the money is going. Bingo. Bob is putting that shit in his fucking pocket. Bob putting that shit in his pocket. And he giving these young niggas crumbs. And when I say young niggas, I mean young niggas literally because all these folks is younger than Bob. Bob's fucking 90. Bob putting this shit in his pocket and he giving these niggas crumbs. Because he keeping his money. Bob, I feel like Bob know he finna get out the game. I think Bob know he finna get out the game. And I think these last 2-3 years, Bob been really just stuffing all his money in his pocket. That's why he keeps saying, y'all notice Bob always be like, I lost so much money on Terrence Crawford. I lost so much money on Terrence Crawford. I lost so much money on Terrence Crawford. That's because Bob really actually paid for the fight. He actually gave that fight what it was worth. Now, true enough, it might have backfired, but it backfired because previously before that, you ain't give Bud the push you're supposed to give Bud anyway. He not a promoter. Bud is a pimp. Bud is a pimp, man. T.O. should let every fight. Bingo. That's what he gonna do, right? I'm gonna put this shit up there. That's what he should do. That's what Bud should do. That's what everybody should do with Top Rank. That ain't getting right. You see, motherfucking Al Heyman and even Eddie Hearn. Al Heyman and Eddie Hearn fights don't go to no motherfucking purse bids. They making that shit happen. T.O. done showed Top Rank. T.O. done showed all the Top Rank fighters the motherfucking move. If you still getting fucked over out of your top, if you still getting fucked over at Top Rank after today, you want to get fucked over. Because T.O. done told you to move. All right, just let my shit go to purse bid then, Bob. And you don't got to pay a motherfucking thing. I bet on myself. T.O. done showed niggas what's up. That man is a genius, bro. And like I was saying, man, T.O. need to get away from Bob. T.O. need to get away from Bob. T.O. need to do this. T.O. need to do that. Man, T.O. was already doing that shit, dog. I'm happy for T.O. I'm happy for anybody that get a motherfucking check. You know what I'm saying? Especially when a motherfucker didn't want you to have the check to begin with. I bet you if you had to ask Bob, matter of fact, they did ask Bob, and Bob said, ain't nobody gonna pay no money for that shit because they gonna lose money. That's what the fuck Bob said. Bob be telling you, Bob is these guys' promoters, but Bob be telling you these guys ain't worth shit. If they not worth shit, Bob, it's your fault because you the one that promote them to make them worth something. Bob's so out of touch with what's going on right now. I need everybody to follow the T.O. game plan, dog. I need everybody to follow the T.O. game plan. Let that shit go to purse bid. I got a new who this is? Tito Dunnis. That's her name, right? RM doesn't know how to adapt. Surprised he didn't go to a subscription-based service and go away from pay-per-view. Loma versus Lopez did 4 million views, and it was driven by Lopez. Facts, man. Facts. And that's why Lopez, I bet you Lopez get that blue check out today. Niggas was saying, Lopez don't even got a blue check. I bet you Lopez get that blue check after today, motherfucker. After that Triller fight, I bet you Lopez had that blue check. Hell yeah, it was driven by Lopez. Exactly, boom. Lopez and Loma. Lopez and Loma, dog. The only person Bob was paying was Loma. It's crazy how Bob shits on his own fighters. Exactly. I'm finna give you a wrench, Tito Dunnis. Go come back through this motherfucker. Don't make today your last day. Might be your first day. Don't make it your last day. I'm finna give you a wrench, be it's crazy how Bob. Yeah, man, Bob is a pimp. Bob is not a promoter. We call him Bob the wrong P word. Bob is a pimp. Bob is gonna degrade you, and he gonna take the money, goddammit. He gonna let you make the money off him. Boom. Bob a pimp. Bob gonna let you make the money, and he gonna take the money from you and give you a piece of it. That's pimping, dog. That's pimping. I know what the fuck pimping is. That's pimping, bro. Bob is a pimp. Yeah, Tito Dunnis. You got I gave you a wrench, Tito. I like your name too, Tito. Tito Dunnis. I gave you a wrench, Tito. Hell yeah, man. Bob is a pimp, bro. And I ain't even mad at Bob. But now, Bob, motherfuckers is on to you, Bob. Motherfuckers know. I know Bud Crawford sitting at the house right now like, how the fuck I let this young nigga make that move before me? How the fuck I let this young nigga pull that power fucking play before me? What Bud got for his last fight? 3.5? Bud got 3.5 for his last fight. Imagine what Bud could have got if he shit went to purse bid. If he get 3.5 from Bob, T.O. get 1.5 from Bob, and T.O. just got an extra 3 fucking million. Put an extra 3 fucking million on Bud shit. Bud getting 6 million a fight on purse bid. Like I was saying, Bud is worth 6 to 10 million a fight. Really, his talent-wise, Bud been promoted wrong. Him and T.O. Talent-wise, them multi-million dollar niggas, them multi-million dollar fighters, dog. If T.O. fight does numbers on Triller, ESPN can't be happy with Bob. Facts, J-Mac. Fighters going to be knocking on Bob doing it like, we need to talk. We need to talk facts, man. Like, Bob, I want to go to person. Man, I want to see what Bob going to do with Valdez now. Cause I know Valdez them see this. Valdez, pay attention, cause you next. Now you will start Valdez. So pay attention to what Bob doing to these niggas and pay attention to what the fuck going on, Valdez, cause you next. You next, bro. Fighters going to be knocking on, a Bud versus Porter fight on purse bid with double what? Yeah, basically, it got to. Bud versus Porter, hell yeah. I'm talking about Bud versus a regular nigga. Bud versus Porter, fuck yeah, easy. That's easy. A $10+ million fight. Porter for Bud is a $10+ million fight. No matter how you slice that shit. If you throw it on trailer and the pay-per-view, Bud and Teo Bud and Porter go cash the fuck out. Lopez versus Haney could have gotten $25 million if Top Rank collaborated with the zone. Facts, bro. Facts. That's a $20 million fight. It's undisputed. That's for all the marbles. That's the real fight. That's the real fight. And that's the only problem that I had with Teo was him, saying that he wanted to fight Haney and not fighting Haney. That's the only problem me and Teo ever had. Because be real, I like Teo more than I like David Haney, me personally. But I know David Haney the real, and I want to see them fight. Teo my boy. But I want to see your ass get in there with David Haney. Because you don't got that same engine for Haney, Teo, my nigga, like you got for everybody else. You know what I mean? So I want to see it. I want to see them. That fight easily $20 million fight. Easy, $20 million plus. $20 million at the basement. That's a $20 million fight. They not getting no less than 15. $15 to $25 million fight for sure. Haney versus Lopez. That's a moneymaker right there. I'm so glad, man. I'm so glad. Bob been fucking niggas no Vaseline for years. Teo said, nah, you turn around, Bob. I'm gonna fuck you this time. I love it. Bob gonna have to fuck over Teo somehow to send a message to his other fighters. If Bob lets him go in here, other fighters do this. Each Penn would just rip up the Top Rank deal. Bob done fucked up. That's what Bob done did. Because Bob tried to tell Teo he won't work shit. And then Teo went out in the street and Teo then found him somebody that said, Teo, you looking real good to me. Come on over here and I can show you what you're worth. Bob done fucked up because now Teo know what he's worth. Teo know his real worth now. You can't pimp Teo no more, Bob. Teo will never get the 140 undisputed fight now. That's how Bob will get payback. That's all cool. I feel you. That's all cool. But Teo also would never be underpaid again because he could go to, purse bid. That's true. The 140, that's what Bob was talking about. He gonna pay for it later, that 140 shit. But if Teo want to hold on to the 135, he can hold on to these 135 belts. And him and Bob can keep playing, chess, checkers, whatever the fuck they playing. Him and Bob can keep playing this game that they playing. And Teo just could, now, boom. Let me tell y'all something that I thought of the other day. I've been hard on Bud, right, for not taking, big fights and all that, not fighting the best guys and all that shit. But now I think I know what Bud was doing. Bud was either saying, I'm either gonna get these real big fights because I know Bob gonna pay me for these real big fights, or I'm finna keep fighting these little niggas, making my minimum until I can get away from under this fucked up ass Bob Arum contract. I think that's how Bud played it. But how Bud should have played it was how Teo played it and said, you know what, Bob, just let me go to purse bid. Just let me go to purse bid. That's what I think Bud should have did. I think Bud was selling for his money and taking lesser opponents because he not feel like he getting the money he's supposed to get. That's what I think. But what he should have did was say, Bob, fuck what you talking about. Let me go to purse bid. Like my boy Teo just did. Yeah, Teo Def won't get there now. Yeah. He ain't getting that 140 shit. Getting that 140 shit. At least he will be well compensated while he waits. Bingo. Yup. That's all Teo gotta do. Teo, my nigga, don't fuck Bud, Teo. Fuck Bud, Teo. Fuck Bud. Don't you bend, break a fall, my nigga. You just saw what the fuck going on. You a $3 million fighter, bro. Right now, you're a $3 million fighter. And after this fight, my nigga, you're gonna be a $3.5 million fighter. Don't you let these folks fuck you. Don't you let Bud. We sat here and watch Bob fuck Bud for 8 goddamn years. Man, don't you let Bob fuck you, Teo. Don't you let Bob fuck you. Bud really believe what he getting now is what he worth because he been under Bob so long. I think Bud really believe he only worth $3 million. But you worth $8 million, my nigga. Bud's every time Bud step in the ring, Bud supposed to get $6 to $8 million. Come on. Every time Bud step in that motherfucking ring, Bud supposed to get $6 to $8 million. If he step in that ring against Spence, his ass supposed to get $10 to $15 million. You know what I'm saying? I think these niggas. I think Bob been fucked up. They were paying $3 million for Loma, but T.O. has way big. They were only nigga that was paying was Loma. I said that a little earlier in this joint. Only person that was paying was Loma, bro. That's the only person that was paying was Loma. And Slick, he was not what they built their Loma hype. So I guess he was paid adequately. T.O. got a whole country behind him, and Bob messed up with the money. Central American community will show up strong for pay-per-views. Bingo. I'll be real with you. Niggas like T.O. We like T.O. We started getting on T.O. when he started saying he was undisputed, and David Haney was email champ and all this shit. Like, this when we started, but T.O. got fans out here. T.O. got people willing to watch him. T.O. got people willing to pay for him and shit. I believe, from what I can see, I believe he got fans out here. Just his persona, just his personality draw you to T.O., you know what I mean? And Bob knows this shit. Bob be trying to pinch them and get their money on the back end. Bob know them folks stars. Bob know Bub and T.O. stars. Bob know this shit. He want them to believe they not. That's that pimp mentality I'm talking about. He want them to believe they not worth shit when them folks worth the world. You know what I mean? A pimp will make no money if he ain't have no pussy. You need some pussy to sell. Bob telling his bitches they ain't worth shit when them bitches got the pussy. I probably shouldn't be saying this on my live. Them bitches got the pussies. The pussies will make the money. Bob got the fighters. The fighters will make the money. Bob telling them fighters they ain't worth shit. But Bob on the back end like, man, it's been a good motherfucking day today. I'm telling you, man, Bob fucking these folks. And I ain't mad at Bob because he fucking these folks. But Bob doing what he's supposed to do. It's on Bob looking out for his best interest. Bob looking out for his own best interest. It's on the fighters to look out for their own best interest. And he just dead on that, man. It's just dead on that. These folks got to get with it. They got to demand what they worth. T.O. done show niggas. T.O. done show niggas. T.O. done show niggas to play. And if niggas don't see the play by now, niggas ain't gonna never see the play. And by niggas, I mean Bud. T.O. need to get over the PBC somehow. He can fight AB on pay-per-view, KO him, and now you're a big star. I love to see T.O. fight AB, and I don't think he go KO him. I think T.O. is tailor-made for Adrian Broner. You know what I mean? I think that'll be a good fight. Because T.O. is either offense or defense. Adrian Broner is either offense or defense. And I think Adrian Broner is still quick enough to where T.O. gonna have problems with that man. That's a good fight, my nigga. My nigga, that's a good fight. I don't think he KO on Adrian Broner either, though. I think that's a 12-round fight. And depending on which AB come in the ring, T.O. might be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Depending on which AB come, T.O. might be in trouble. Who's bigger pimp, Bob Arum or the WBC pair of Mauricio Salomon? Dog, them folks got all the hoes. Them two, Bob Arum and Suleiman. They the biggest pimps in boxing, dog. I'm telling you. They the biggest pimps in boxing. Oh, that's a good question. I need to put that up and put that up there. Who the bigger pimp? That's a poll. Who the bigger pimp, Bob Arum or Mauricio Suleiman? Because they both some pimping ass niggas for like for real. For real. I don't know. If you talking about Mauricio Suleiman Sr., actually, Senior didn't even pimp them folks. Senior did what Senior gave them for what they was worth. Bob probably the bigger pimp. Bob fucking these folks. Bob got $100 million budget. He's spending $20 million of this shit a year, and he making 40, $50 million a year off that budget that he not even spending. Bud turning over a $20 million, $30 million profit every year, not spending money. Really, he turned over more than that because they give him a certain amount of budget every year. Bob is keeping the fucking budget every year. So every year he keeping that budget, and I give him a new budget. He just taking that budget. He comes with throwing that shit in his bank, bro, and getting the fighters crumb. This nigga let's say nigga had $300 million budgets every year. Bob put $50 million in his motherfucking bank, and he used the $50 million, and he used $20 million out the other $50 million to make $20 to $40 million, which is now you got $90 million. Then he put the same motherfucking $40 million in there with the other $50 million he just pocketed. Now he got $90 million in the bank and $40 million still left to make fights with. Bob is a pimp, dog. AB isn't acting enough to be the top fighter, I don't think. Plus, when he feel Lopez power, he gonna even be left out, gets out work. I don't think Lopez is big enough. I don't think Lopez is rugged enough to keep AB from throwing punches. Lopez is like a clean puncher. He like a clean puncher, you know what I'm saying? And he's slow. He's slower. He's slow. AB is quick. AB is a quick fighter. He's a quick dude. He's quick with his hands. I think that's a good fight. T.O. can't leave himself open. You know what I mean? I think that's a good fight. I think that's a good fight, bro. Like I personally don't want to see T.O. fight AB because I don't think T.O. gonna win that fight. I don't think he gonna win. Yeah, for sure worth the risk though. Yeah, for sure worth the risk. Yeah, that's a nigga. When you said it, I was like, bro, that's a great fight. That's a great fight. That's a great fight. Lopez versus AB. I believe in AB again when they announce this. He will train with Robert Garcia. That's when I know he's serious. Y'all a little hard on AB now. This was AB first fight. I'm trying to be reasonable. I'm trying to be reasonable with this AB thing. Cause it's people that I fuck with, like YouTubers I fuck with. I ain't watched them folks since AB fought because they were talking bad about AB. And I shouldn't even be like that though. So I'm trying to be I'm trying to be a reasonable AB fan. I think it was a 2-year layoff. So I'm giving him a pass for that fight. He came in there, he won. I feel like he landed, the more effective punches. The guy had 2 cuts. He had 2 cuts on his eye. I feel like he did just enough to win. I think his next fight will really be able to grade Adrian Broner. I think we'll really be able to grade Adrian Broner his next fight. Now I say this, Robert Easter Jr. looked great at 140. Robert Easter Jr. looked great. He looked damn good. Robert wants to train with AB really bad. For real? He said that? He said that? Robert Garcia said that? That's Mikey Daddy, ain't it? That's Mikey Daddy. I think I did. He said that like a year ago, didn't he? I think I did see Robert say that. That's Mikey Daddy, ain't it? Robert Mikey Daddy. I think, or his uncle, son, is that them? I think I did see him say that with the mustache and the glasses. Or am I thinking about somebody else? But yeah, I mean, AB needs 2 more fights at Santiago level to get himself back to where he needs to be. Nature still a competition. 2 more. I think he should. Okay, boom. He just had the Santiago fight, right? Boom. I think he should fight a nigga even worse than Santiago. Let AB knock his ass out, and then I think he should fight a top guy to get his confidence going. Cause the Santiago win was cool. I think you throw him in there with somebody who looked scary, who looked like, and then you let AB knock his ass out, and I think AB will be ready. Cause AB looked quick to me. He just like y'all say, he didn't let his hands go enough. He didn't let his Robert asked him to train. Yep. I remember that Tito done this. I think I remember that. Yep. I think I remember that. Yeah, but AB, he didn't let his hands go, true enough, but he still looked quick out there. He looked quick. You know what I'm saying? I think 140, they're going to have to come with it. You know what I mean? I think they're going to have to come with it. Because it's 2 different ABs, right? It's the AB that don't let his hands go, right? And it's the AB we saw against Vargas, who when Vargas hit him, he got mad and he stepped to Vargas and he started busting Vargas' ass up. Jesse Vargas. Well, I'm saying Vargas like that. Jesse Vargas. He started busting Vargas' ass up. So I don't know. AB, he a wild card for me. I don't get the AB hate, but when you talk about shit inside of the ring, I understand AB need to let his hands go more. But I still see a dangerous guy. Like people saying they don't see a dangerous guy. When AB get the whipping them shots and shit, he get the whipping them motherfuckers. He get the whipping them junks. AB look good, bro. AB looks good still. He still looks good to me. I think he can win the belt at 140. If Taylor wins, he could fight. If Taylor wins, he could fight Catterall in the UK, then move up. Then AB can pick up a vacant belt. Definitely, Bud was too comfortable with that 3-point million from hell yeah. Yeah, but you were about $5 million, Bud, to fight. Yup. Me too. I think, yep. And then look, I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Like, don't let that weight shit fool y'all too, by the way. Like, don't let that weight shit fool y'all. It's normal for a fighter to lose a pound a day, on fight week. Say AB was 6 pounds from 140, right? Boom. You gotta go to the bubble a week before time. So if AB was able to train on his own equipment and his own gyms and shit, he would have still been on point. So he could have made 140. You know what I mean? It's just when you spend that week in the bubble, it's a different kind of training. You can't really lose weight in the bubble. It's harder to lose weight. You know what I mean? But AB was really on point. He was on pace to make weight. People they really don't know boxing. They think, oh, AB was 6 pounds overweight. Yeah, my nigga. If you a boxer and it's 7 days to your fight and you 6 pounds away from weight, that means you can lose a pound a day. You got a day to lose a pound. That shit is easy. If I don't eat from now to 4 o'clock, I'm gonna lose a pound. You know what I mean? Like lose a pound a day, that's easy. AB was on point. AB was on weight. You know what I mean? I just want to put that out there. Like it's easy for a boxer to lose a pound a day. AB got to the bubble 6 pounds overweight. That's a pound a day. That's normal, bro. It's normal. The last day, he would have weighed in on weight. And the 7th day, he would have been chilling, eating what the fuck he want to eat. That's normal. AB needs to focus a bit more. He was obviously more talented, but the other dude came to scrap. Yeah, yep, true. And I don't think it's focused. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's focused. I think AB was focused. He been off 2 years. He came in shape, on weight. It's just that last week training in the bubble is different from last week training outside the bubble. I think he good. He Gucci. I think we go see a lot better shit from Adrian Broner. I think we're gonna see a lot better shit from AB. And they could just be the AB fan in me. But just knowing how that weight shit work, AB was on point. I think he was on point. Because that's a pound a day. But yeah, Bud most definitely got. Bud thought that 3.5 million was what superstar fighters are supposed to get. He couldn't even believe that Earl Spence was getting $8 million, $7 million a fight. No, $10 million, $12 million. No, he didn't even believe it. That shit sound crazy to him because Bob been feeding him crumbs so long. I think it was rain rust. If you watch Fury's first 2 fights back, he didn't look good. The more fights AB gets, the better he'll look. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think he need to go and get back in there for one more fight. What is it? March, January, February, March. It's March, right? March, April, May, June. I think he should get back in there in July. Have him another fight, to get the rain rust off. And then at the end of the year, have a little harder fight, a step-up fight to end the year with a bang, and then have everybody back on the AB train. Because we clearly see that we go watching. Nigga, you got $300K on Showtime. Showtime not even for boxing. Showtime for movies. That's for movies. You got $300K on Showtime. I think AB right where he need to be though. Honestly, I think he right where he need to be. I don't think he. I think it's popular. I think it's cool. I think it's the cool thing to do to 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 jump on AB back. You know what I mean? But I don't think he looked that bad that night. He still looked quick. He looked quick to me. He do need to let his hands go. They're just normal. But when he did let his hands go, Santiago, it didn't go too well for Santiago. But hey, I said I was gonna be on her an hour though. I appreciate everybody that came through. I fuck with y'all folks for real. Like, I fuck with y'all folks. Whoever came through this month, how do you think Easter is at 140? I liked his performance on Saturday, but I don't rate Martin much. Nah, man, Martin good. Martin only lost was to Josh Taylor. The only loss Martin got was to Josh Taylor. I think Martin pretty good. I think Martin pretty good, man. Martin only lost to Josh Taylor. Martin is a heavy puncher. Robert Easter made him kind of. Robert Easter turned him into that guy. Martin pretty good. I believe Martin pretty good. Robert Easter looked great though. Robert Easter looked great. I think if Robert Easter fight like that, Robert Easter could be a lot of people at 140. A lot of them niggas. A lot of them niggas gonna have to see Robert Easter. But that's all I got, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. Skinny Hardaway, SouthernTea. I appreciate everybody that came through. I fuck with y'all folks. Tell a friend, share this joint. Tell a friend to come through. I'm trying to do this shit every day, a morning live, a late live. I appreciate everybody that came through. All love. I'm gonna be back later, so come on back through later about 9:15, some shit like that.